Hey VIPs, we are at Northport Fit Body Bootcamp. We are doing the proper form clinic today. This will be saved here. If you go under videos and under albums, you see it saved here. So got 3 people with me. Wish more of you were here, but it's okay. We got Mary Jane's with us, Chris, and our coach Ashley. But you're only gonna get to see me because they're gonna be over there stretching. So, all right. So first let's go through planks. And you guys have good form, so we're probably gonna be able to sail through this pretty well. So come hold the plank, and let's see. Come hold a high plank, okay? Yep, so you guys are perfect. Because you want your shoulders right over your hands. And what happens a lot is as you get tired, you tend to start to do this. Make sure if you get tired, do not do this, because it'll stress your shoulders out. Keep your shoulders here. Worst case, if you start to get tired, just drop to your knees and still keep your weight shifted forward, okay? So you guys are perfect. Yeah, because if you keep, don't you still feel it for your upper body? Yeah. Right? And that would be the next phase, and then taking a break would be the next phase. Okay? And then when you come down, so that's a high plank. When you come down and you do your low plank, same thing. So you're coming up, but you want to make sure that that shoulder is directly over your elbow. Shoulder directly over your elbow. Good. Now, while we're here, if we're going to do a plank up, I always tell you guys to get your feet wider apart. Right? Because when you're planking up, your hips should not move. So you know I'm coming straight up and straight down? You gotta squeeze your abs really tight. Straight up and straight down. Yep, you guys almost, yeah. So see, you're better off either dropping to your knees right here and doing them, or you guys totally did it. You didn't twist your hips. You totally had it. I'd rather you do less of them and don't let your hips twist. Because A, it's going to take the pressure off your back. And what I mean by hip twist is I see a lot of people do this. They're like rocking side to side, right, to get it. But you guys just did it. So think about that when you're doing it in the workouts. You're better off taking a break or do a few of them. You're better off doing a few of them on your toes, not shifting your hips, than dropping to your knees and doing them. So say you're doing 10, you're better off doing 5 and then dropping to your knees and keeping your hips straight than doing 10 where you're wiggling all over. I feel like my shoulders. Yeah. Well, yeah, the shoulders are what you're working the most. But you're also putting an abnormal torque on your shoulders when you're twisting. Okay. So it's a lot on your shoulders too because you have all this body weight and you're twerking it through the rotation. And now another thing when you're here, while we're down here, okay, if we are lifting a leg, right? You're just gonna lift. You're just lifting from your glute. See how my hip is moving? Mm-hmm. So whenever you guys are alternating a leg and lifting, in any position when you're in a plank or a Superman, you're just moving the hip. So you don't want to be doing this. It's just the hip lifting. So try that. Try squeezing tight. Yeah. So see, your low back does not move. Your pelvis does not move. Make sense? And then you're gonna feel the glute isolated. And sometimes we move so quickly in here, especially if we're like doing a 30-second or we're doing a Tabata. So that's why I'm always trying to slow everybody down. Keep the form and slow down. I'm put the air on because I'm warm. Oh, good idea. Right? It's warm here. Put a little air on. Okay. All right, so that all makes sense, right? Okay. Side plank. Same thing with the side plank. It's more stressful, right? Because it's one side. The same thing, your shoulder has to be directly over your elbow. Okay? So if you're just starting out and you need your feet staggered, that's fine. You can hold on here, you can stagger your feet, okay? Or you can bring your feet here. But the most important thing is your body's totally sideways and that shoulder stays over your arm also. That shoulder stays over your elbow also. Yeah, it's hard. But if you stagger your feet, it's a little bit less stressful. You can stagger your feet as much. And Chris, you can also put your hand down and use it. Yeah. So even if you do that, you hold it for 3-4 seconds and then bring it back down. 3-4 seconds, bring it back down. Okay, good. Both got it. But if you get that shoulder out here, which sometimes I see, you're gonna hurt your shoulder. You know? Okay. What else we got? Rear ones. We don't do the rear. Actually, it's not a rear. It's called the reverse plank. We don't do these enough. We do more of these. Yeah. So it's like when you're coming into your dip position, right? Or our dip position, a lot of times we are butt low. So you come in your dip position, same thing. Your shoulders are right over your wrists. Shoulders are over your wrists. And then you're trying to get your butt up your head straight.
More like this.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is a tough position. But this works your back muscles in the back of your body more, which is great because we're always trying to work your back. That's why we used to do Supermans and rows, right? It's like not a ton of fun stuff we can do to work our back. Okay? But again, the shoulders are right over the wrists. My knees are right over my ankles. Right? We always want the knees over our ankles no matter what position we're in, squat or lunging, even here. Okay? Nice job. Plank ups we talked about. Push-ups. Push-ups, same thing in theory. So we're just doing a regular push-up. You're going a little bit, you're about shoulder width apart, a little bit more. So the same thing. Whether you're doing them on your toes or your knees, even if you're doing them on your knees, come up onto your toes. And that shoulder is right over your wrist. If you're going to do them on your knees, you just drop your knees. Keep the weight shifted over your upper body. And shoulders are always over those hands. And the goal is to get down to 90 degrees at your elbow. So the same thing, if we're on our toes and we're doing some down to 90 degrees and back up, as soon as we don't hit 90 degrees anymore, we should be dropping to the knees real. Does that make sense? That's going to help you get stronger and stronger. I'd rather you do 10 with the elbows 90 degrees and 30 with just a little halfways. Yeah, see? So you are shooting on getting all the way to 90 degrees if you can. And then, of course, there's wider grips, which is more difficult because that's going to work the outside of your chest. Then there's our narrower grips. Excuse me. Yeah. Then your narrower grips where you bring your hands closer together. When you bring your hands closer together, you're still using your chest, but you're pulling your triceps in more. Okay? So those elbows are going to go straight, they're going to skim straight down the side of your body. Okay? Yeah, so you can actually feel your upper arm touching the side of your trunk. Elbows go straight behind. You feel a difference? Right? It's totally triceps. So that's why we try to like mix them up a little bit. And then the same thing would come into play if you were doing one leg. You just hold one leg up, but not arch that back. We always want to think of our spine and our trunk being neutral. Unless we're actually doing Superman, I think that's probably one of the only times that we're not neutral. Or we're doing something where we're rotating. Every other time, it's always going to be neutral. Any questions with those? Or kind of makes sense, right? You can always chime in too.
I was going to say, I feel like what helps too is like breathing patterns.
Yes.
So when you inhale on the way down and then exhale, want it to go up in the same like with plank ups.
That's actually a really good point, and sometimes I don't focus on that enough. You're absolutely right. So your breathing with any of these exercises is going to help you keep your form. Okay, you always want to exhale on the exertion. So if you're going down in the low plank and then you're coming into your high plank, you're going to exhale. So it's going to be inhale, exhale. Or for your push-up, it's going to be inhale, wait, inhale, exhale. So it's exertion in both directions, whichever direction is more exertion, so to speak, right? Yeah. Breathing is important. That is something we should focus on a little bit more too. And squeezing your abs really tight when you feel like you're losing your form in any of these exercises. Usually if you pull your abs in really tight, it's going to take stress off.
That's why I always say like belly button.
Yeah, pull your belly button into your spine. Yeah, it is, because most of us, we end up pushing out. All right, our Supermans, they can be done a bunch of different ways too, but the most stressful position is with your arms up over your head. Okay, that works your middle and lower traps, and those are usually some of the weaker muscles of your back. The most important thing too is your head straight. Your head should always be on straight, I always tell you guys, right? So just because we're lying down here, we don't want to, the tendency is to what's called righting your head. You want to look forward, but you don't want to do that because you're going to stress your neck. So tuck your chin, lift and lower. Lift and lower. And nice and controlled so you're not jerking up. Okay, a little less stressful. Just pull your rhomboids in the middle of your back a little more. And your middle traps are a little bit stronger, so it's a little bit less stressful. Okay, and if you have shoulder injuries or things going on, this is a little less stressful. And then you can also come to the side, palms face up, and lift and lower. And that's going to pull in your rear deltoid, the back of your shoulder, your triceps. Okay, you guys have great form. So we've been holding it up, it's the same thing. We're tucking that chin in. As soon as you tuck the chin in, you're gonna feel your back muscles working too.
Are your feet like this or like this?
You know what? It just changes it just changes what you're like how you're using your hips basically. So if you go wider, and you know it's funny because I don't really ever tell them to go wider.
Same.
Or together, but you know what? We should, because that would just be another way to mix it up. So you're just kind of gonna line it, your legs are just kind of straight out. But if you wanted to take it like you could do Superman like this, try that. You're gonna feel your glutes. It's almost like a star. Look like a star, or look like an X. Ooh, we gotta do some Supermans out. That was a great question. And now we bring them together. Bring your legs together. That's a lot harder. Try lifting your lower body off the ground. Try to make your feet touch. It's almost impossible, right? Ooh, thanks, Chris. We're gonna put those in this week.
All right, Chris.
Ready?
Little beauty will
Can I do Supermans in there today?
No, but I can do for the finisher.
Oh, okay. We'll do a Chris finisher today. Chris finisher.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, there's so many to get to. Okay. Abs. The most important thing is that your low back, if you're down here crunching or rotating or doing your bicycle abs, okay, your low back is pressed into the floor.
You don't want to see like a gap in between the mat and your lower back.
Yep, so if you're crunching, you don't want your back to lift up off the ground when you come out. So you feel your rib cage really popping up, and you know your back is arching. So when you come down out of the crunch, or you come don't come down out of the bicycle ab. When you come down out of the crunch, you want to concentrate more on pushing your tummy into the ground. So as you come down, keep pushing your belly into the ground. You're going to get double duty, working it up and working it down, concentrically and eccentrically. Yeah, you feel the difference? We have to remember to focus on this while we're in the middle of our workouts too. That's the tough part. The bicycle abs, okay, as soon as we bring our legs up, I'll usually tell people the same thing. You want to get your back, you want to keep your back flat. So if you're not sure how to keep your back flat, start with your legs up, and then bring them as low to the ground as you can without your back arching. That's as low as you're ever going to go. You're not going to go lower if your back starts to arch. Okay, so whether you're here and you're doing leg lowers and leg lifts, or you're doing bicycle abs, it's still going to be in that spot. I say get as close to the floor as you can, but without your back arching. Make sense? Yeah, so you have your spot. Your back is pushed nice and flat into the ground, Chris. Same with you, American. Yep, perfect. Right, see? Don't you feel them? You don't need as many of them then. And you get so much more out of it. So it's really us mentally focusing in while we're doing it on our form. And then obviously the longer the leg, the longer the lever, the more difficult, right? Trust me, I did not do well in physics. But the one thing I know is if your knees are bent, you can still do the same exercise with a shorter lever. Or a longer lever. I know it's more difficult. I probably know that because it hurts. I can feel it. It wasn't really physics class I'm talking about. All right, dips. I'm just trying to think of some of the things that really, the most crucial exercises that we really need alignment with, because I'll carry over to other things. That's why I put dumbbells last. Okay? Some dumbbell exercises. So your dips, just like we did before with our reverse plank, right? Shoulders are right over your hands. Where do you have your butt up? Bending and straightening. Not being out here like this. Gotta make sure those shoulders are over your hands. And then bend and straighten. So now bring your butt down a little, Chris. Yep. And bend and straighten the elbows. That's the hard part. People tend to do this. So our body knows how to help out a weaker muscle. Surrenders. Today we're going to talk about surrenders, or I call them kneel downs, but what do you guys call them? Surrenders. Surrender. It's when you kneel down, the same rule always applies, right? Squats, our knees should be over our ankles. Lunges, our knees should be over our ankle the whole time, never over your toe, right? So for a kneel down, for a surrender, it's the same thing. I think it's that knee stays over the ankle, and you're placing the other knee down. Gently place it down. And when I hear everybody do it, I hear slam, 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 slam. You're killing your kneecaps. You're jamming into your kneecaps, right? Your kneecap, you don't want to put a lot of force on your back kneecap because you're going to mess it up. It's going to hurt, okay? So if you really gently put it down, and then when you come up, same thing. Knees got to be over the ankle to pull you up. going to change the whole thing. Gently place it down. You should not hear a thing. Up and up. As soon as you quiet your feet, you have to use a lot more muscle. Even step-ups. Step-ups aren't on here. When you're stepping up on the box, with the black boxes, and you're pounding, what you're doing is putting force through your joints. So whenever you're doing step-ups, if you can think of stepping up, and you shouldn't hear your feet, I would say quiet feet. It's all muscle that's lifting you up. Okay? Good. That's when I see it's rough a lot of times for people that try to slow them down. Squats, we talked about real quick. In front of the white. Right? So knees are over the ankles when you sit down. Knees stay over those ankles. Okay. Actually, a little. Right? And the way you can test it out is by pulling your toes up if you need to. You're getting as close to 90 degrees as your knees as you can. And we're never dropping forward. You should never ever be in this position unless we're supported and we're doing something like a reverse fly or a run. Okay? So if we're squatting, we're lifting. Even when we do like touchdowns, people love to do this. Don't do that. I say, I don't care if you can touch the floor. I can't touch the floor. I don't have the flexibility to go down. Just reach for the floor and reach up. Same thing with your squat jumps. Reach. You're always lifting here. Abs rotate, back squat. If you're ever bending forward, you're hip hinging. Okay? So, I know I'm kind of floating around a little bit, but let's say you're going to do rows. Feet are apart, knees are bent. You're going to hip hinge. You hinge from your hip. Your back and abs are flat. Bend your knees a little bit. Yep. Come back up. Yep. You have to put your hands here, think of a flat board. Hip hinge. Exactly. So now you're here. Your abs are tight. Your back is flat. That's where you would do your reverse fly. That's where you would do your row. Okay? Hip hinging. Not this. This is going to kill your back. The minute you do this, your discs are popping posteriorly. They're popping up behind you. And now you add weight to it. They're going to push out more. You're going to end up with a herniated disc. Make sense? Okay? Nice and flat. Stop me if you have questions. We don't get through everything. It's not a big deal. Okay? Trying to get through them all, and then you can ask questions if there's exercises you want to ask about. Lunges, another really crucial one. These are more stressful because of the angle. When we have our weight evenly distributed, it's obviously less stressful on our joints, right? Your weight's not evenly distributed here. 90% of it's on the front leg. Okay? But the back leg and the back leg, you're up on the toes the whole time. You're never putting your heel back down. Because if you put your heel back down, you're forcefully stretching your Achilles, and you can tear your Achilles. Okay? Plus, you want to get a calf workout there too. So 90% of the weight's on the front leg, but the back knee is the driving force. The back knee is what's saying, hey, we're going to go this leg. It's not this leg, it's this one. If you focus on that back leg, so a lot of times I see people doing this. And I'm like, bend your back leg, bend your back leg. I mean, it's still keeping the alignment, but you're not getting the whole benefit of it. Focus on the back leg, dropping down as close to the floor as you can, but not touching and coming back up. And keeping the knee over the ankle, if you struggle with it, pull your toes off the ground. It's almost impossible to shift forward. This is what you don't want to do if your toes are off the ground. I can't do this and keep my toes off the ground at the same time. Okay? So then when we go into a moving lunge, same thing. As soon as you hit, that back knee drives you down. Then you push off that front heel. Okay? If you're going rear, back leg is driving you. Back leg is controlling you. Control. 90% of the weight here. You don't want 90% of the weight on the back leg. You'll hurt your knee. Your knee can't take that. Right? You wobble all over the place. You guys can do all that.
Knee hurts when you do that.
If your knee hurts when you do it, then you should not do it. It could just be too much. You might have just some wear and tear on your kneecap, and it's just too stressful on you. So if you know you can lunge, usually a lunge in place, holding a lunge, or going up and down in place is less stressful. So if it hurts while you're doing a moving lunge, rear or front, don't move. Just do them here or hold them. Okay? Then the lateral lunge, I'm going to do this way. This is why I don't do a lot of these, because you know I'm so overprotective of them. But it's the same thing, because when you go sideways, as soon as you hit, that knee is over the ankle, and you sit back almost like into a squat. Yes. Exactly. So what people tend to start doing is, they tend to continue the momentum that way, and roll out onto their foot, and they're going to hurt their knee. anytime you're moving in a lunge or a squat, the minute that foot hits the ground, you sit straight back and then knee goes over the ankle. Perfect. This is great, because when you see people doing it wrong, you can nicely just say, hey, watch your knee, I don't want you to hurt your knee. Because you guys know how to do it, you know? Sitting back. Let's see. Mountain climbers, the reason I want to go into mountain climbers is because when people first start doing, obviously it's less stressful with your butt up in the air because your abs don't have to work as hard. So when you're flat down in a plank, your abs have to work a lot harder. So if you're doing your mountain climbers, I'd rather see you do them slowly. If you're picking up the pace, you're not bouncing, you're not going down, you're still staying flat. Okay? As you get tired, it's going to want to do this because your abs are tired. You're better off taking a break. Yep. Yes. You're going to get so much more out of it. And as soon as you're up here now, what's happening? You're up here and you're bending in. What's happening in my low back? I'm doing what I just told you guys not to do. It's going to push your disc posterior. Okay? Sometimes I know people have certain issues with their back, like stenosis, where arching bothers it. Sometimes even keeping flat bothers it. I will tell people to keep the flat back and bring their butt up a little bit to take the pressure off their low back. But for the most part, you don't want to do that. And the same thing with your plank jacks. No bouncing. Squeeze your abs super tight to keep you from bouncing. Okay. How about burpees? I know you guys all have good burpees, but you see a lot of different things with burpees. You see a lot of different things with burpees. But just slowing it down, you are jumping right out into your plank. It should be flat right here. And then back in. And then back up. Got it? So you don't want to be like butt up in the air. You want to come flat. You don't want to arch. That happens too. That's all core ab strength. Okay? You guys didn't feel like testing out your burpee? Oh no. I'm watching.
My hips just like don't.
They just don't do it. You do it on an elevated surface?
I do it on the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So reminders, you can do it on the box, elevated. You can do it on a tire. Some people just come over here, just because it's elevated. But you're flat. You're still flat. And back in. And if you're going to do the push-up, you really do need to pause when you get down there. Get down there, pause, come back up. Okay. What else we got? High knees. High knees, the reason I put them in here is because high knee means your knee goes to 90 degrees. No. Not here. Not, I can't wait to go get some coffee. So this isn't even so much about form, this is more about like working your tails off, right? I feel like high knees at times become like the rest. Like, oh, okay, we're getting a break, it's fine. It's like Jonathan Planks. No! And crank your arms. Then this becomes difficult. And doing 50 of these becomes difficult. 50 of this is not difficult. Every single one of you can do this. If someone coming in that first day can do this, but I haven't worked out in months. It's true. Not true. Not true. I did that the first day. It wasn't easy. Jumping jack, same thing. All alignment. Your feet should be straight ahead. Unless we tell you in a specific exercise to roll your feet out, we very rarely tell you to roll them in. They're straight. So you'll see a lot with jumping jacks is you'll say this. See, I don't have a weight backwards, so I don't know how they can see it. I'll see this. And that's hip weakness. And I might tell that person, turn your feet out. I might have them compensate by keeping their feet turned out so they don't wobble until their hips get stronger. And as you get tired, it starts happening. You get tired, and starts like, oh, stop doing them, take them out. That'll kill your knees. Anything that's not straight alignment on your knee, it's out, it's rotating in, landing your weight through it. Your knee is not designed to do that. We got our ACL in there, we got our meniscus that absorbs all the shock. Your meniscal tears, this, that, and the other thing. It's all the wear and tear. So just keeping the knee in straight alignment. You gonna ask me something? Was someone gonna say something?
I was gonna answer. So that's what I find with those low jumps. Got to be like a recipe.
Because your legs probably just get tired. Because now when you're doing your low jack, you're holding your quads and your hamstrings and coming out in. And here you want to be a nice flat foot, landing flat through your feet too. If you land on your toes, it's a lot harder to keep the alignment. Yeah, but they're tough. it's going out and in with a flat foot. For jumping jacks, you can stay, usually it's more the ball of your foot, but if people get knee pain with that, very often knee pain is more anteriorly in the front, and the more weight you put through the ball of your foot, the more you're going to aggravate the front part of your knee. So if that starts to happen in a jumping jack, I'll tell people to just do flat feet instead of staying up in the ball of their foot. You got to bend the knees a little more when you land to absorb the shock. Yeah. You guys are all straight. You're straight. You want the little one straight. Jumping jack. So then, I just wanted to go over some like the upright posture. So I'll just grab some light dumbbells. Just grab some light ones, because it's not even about the workout. It's just about the form. And what's called functional neutral posture. So most of us are like this, I would exaggerate. Right? It's so easy to come out here if you're not paying attention and start doing this, right? Everything you do, I don't care if you're washing your dishes, reaching up and putting your dishes away in the cabinet, folding your laundry, you are roll your shoulders back and down, and you're not here, chest tucked back. So if you look in a mirror, you look sideways in a mirror, make sure your shoulders roll them back, drop them down, and your ear should be aligned right over that little bone in your shoulder. Okay, so you can actually look in the mirror and see the alignment. This is where you start every upper body exercise. Even if you're sprinting and you're hugging a sandbag, you're here. Sprinting and hugging or running or doing something with a sandbag, we're all like this. So I'm constantly going, God, his shoulders back and down. As soon as I say it, everybody does it. So if you're holding a sandbag, you're hugging something, shoulders are back and down, you're cradling it here. That's why I don't like it on your neck. You're going to totally stretch your neck out. Your neck is not designed to have a 20-pound sandbag on it. Members do it drives me insane. They won't listen, but they choose to do it. So then I just try to tell them, okay, if you're going to do it on one side, put it on the other side. But you really just want to cradle it. It's for the weight. You also don't want 20 pounds on your neck added to force coming down when you're running with a sandbag. So shoulders are back and down, right? Let's just start with simple, bicep curls. Elbows are at your side. And also the reminder of what Ashley said, keep pulling your belly button into your spine. It's always pulled into your spine. You're never going to lift or move anything without it pulled into your spine. The more you pull it into your spine and consciously think about it each day, the more you'll start to do it without even thinking about it.
Because if you're not, then you're gonna like lean back, and that's where you lower back.
Yeah, you should never be leaning back because then you have too much weight. Then your biceps are not able to pull you up, so you're leaning. Leaning's doing nothing. You know what I mean? If you don't want to put the 10-pound weight down and you're doing this, you're not lifting 10 pounds. You're lifting like 8, and you're hurting your back. So it's better off putting the weight down. But same thing, shoulders back and down, right? If we're going to do our front raises. Yeah, just the shoulder move. See how we're in a nice neutral position? Out to the side.
I know sometimes when I see a lot too, when they go all the way up here, but
Yeah.
those should just be like your shoulder height too.
Should be shoulder height. And if we do them higher up, then I do it specifically as an exercise and say to you guys, we're going to go all the way up. You're probably going to want to, you're definitely going to want to slow it down. You're probably going to want to go with a lighter beat. Yeah, with these two. We usually just go to 90, but this range of motion is important up here. Honestly, we don't do it enough. So, you know, doing this range is great, but you're going to use a little lighter weight, and we're going to slow it down. Another thing we can add in.
Oh, we're actually doing that today.
You are?
Like the bands, like the rear squeeze.
Oh, good. Okay. Really? Let's use all this. You guys form looks great. Does it all make sense?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's, because you've been to a few of these too. This is new for you. Do you feel like you're learning?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you, Mary Jane, feel like you're learning a little bit from it still, like reminders?
Yes.
Okay.
You forget because as you think that you get better, the surrenders.
Right, and you know what? Listen, the coaches, you know, as much individual attention as they can give, they're giving you. But if they've got somebody new and they're spending a little extra time with them, and the form's a little bit off, we might miss it. You know, we might not get right to you in that time. And that's why helping each other out is fun too. You're not telling somebody what to do. That's not the air in here. Everybody in here knows you're helping each other out. So it's okay to say, make sure you keep your knees over your ankles. Like they take it from us, but we share it with each other too. The punches. Yeah, so the punches too. Shoulders are back and down, abs are tight. Okay? If you're punching straight out, it just depends what the coach is telling you. I usually, if you're punching straight out, you can either have the palm facing in, or you can have the palm facing down. The palm facing down is just going to work the muscles a little bit differently. It's a little more difficult to control. Okay, right? It's a little more difficult because now when you turn the palm down, you knock your biceps out a little bit, and it's a little bit more stressful. You turn it off a little bit, it's a little more stressful on your shoulder. Okay? You can punch straight ahead. I like to rotate because I figure pull the torso in. If you're doing anything rotating, your hips are staying forward. Hips are forward, and you're just rotating from above your hip. Just the waist is rotating. Knees are a little bent. Feel it? You don't want to be doing this unless this is a specific exercise we're telling you to do. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. Biceps, rows and reverse flies we talked about, the hip hinge, right? And then triceps, that's the thing too, because you always, if you're gonna hip hinge, you want your feet apart and your knees bent. So that you can absorb the shock. You want to do like this, it's a lot of stress. Let your knees help support you, right? And here, so for kickbacks, your elbows are up at the side, your head and neck are relaxed. You want to do like this. Okay, because then you're gonna get all the neck pain. Shoulders are still down and back, hip hinge forward, elbows up, now you straighten back. If you cannot keep this position smooth, you need low weight. Or you need to alternate. When you alternate upper body exercises, they're less stressful. When you do both at the same time, they're more stressful. And then overhead. Overhead, the same thing. Shoulders are back and down. You're here. So it still should be in this neutral position. Bringing it up and down. And elbows are in. You don't want them out here. Elbows are tucked in. Abs are tight. Feet apart, knees bent. Yeah, see, that's like the protect your back.
What's the difference? Like sometimes when it's really hurt, like we're in this position.
You can put it out in front.
You should more balance, right? With that kickstand.
You're less balanced this way. Yeah, it's always
yeah.
Yeah, you're less balanced this way. So actually, we can just do this as an exercise to challenge you. Because go into a lunge, go into like a little bit of a lunge, like not lunge, like a staggered stance, and now do them, and feel how much you have to use your core, your abs to stay still, and now go here. This is wider. Whenever our stance is wider, we're more stable, less abs back, less core has to help. Do you see the difference? So this is actually a great way to do it. To pull the core in more. Feel the difference? We'll just change it up a little. And we do kind of, like this is actually refreshing a lot of stuff for me. I think we can plug some of this stuff in. Because we get so stuck on, this is how we do our overhead. And that is, I'm actually glad you brought that up now. So we get exercises from both of you, say. Because now we can have a staggered stance, which is more, actually, it's more difficult on the whole body. It's the same on the triceps, and the more we can pull in your abs and your legs and everything into one exercise, the better. So, any questions, other exercises you can think of? Try to think of some of the basics. Anything. Ask me anything. Do you want to ask for the piece of equipment and the TRXs?
I love TRXs. That's my
Let's go over by the TRXs and look at a couple of TRX things. Because that's also like a, see if I can move this over there. Actually, can I ask one of you guys to grab the box? You mind? Just the way, because I know all of our boot campers need to see this.
I'll move the board.
Let's go over TRX. This is perfect. I think that's one of the toughest ones with our form. Let's take a sip of my coffee. Do you guys want to be in the video? Because if you do,
I know this for the TRX.
you can feel free to come in.
You have all those anchor points, and like you have to make sure that your shoulders, core, and your glutes. So if one
Yes.
thing moves out, then like your whole exercise is wrong.
So let's just start first with our. We're gonna all go on. I can pull it back. No, okay. You're not. They can't see you over there. I don't think. Go over there. You know they can't see you. They can't see you either, Chris. And I see you on the second one. If you want to play with it, I'll turn it this way a little bit. Now they can't see you. I'll come over here. Yep, they can't see you guys. Okay. They're incognito, even though you guys know who they are. So let's just start with the wall prop, because that tends to be the toughest one for everybody. It's a tough one, okay? You're locking your arms into your body. Your arms are in full contact with your body. You go into your toes. If that's not difficult, you're picking a leg up. If that's not difficult enough, you're picking both legs up. But I'm not like this. I'm locked in here. You go to your toes, you're working a ton of upper body. So lock it in and go to your toes. Lock it in. There, now you're locking it in. But don't you feel your upper body working?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's your 110%. Your feet don't have to be off the ground. Same with you, Mary Jane. They're wiggling a little bit. So you know you're working your upper body. Our tricep overhead extensions. Okay, so when you're facing this direction, the closer your feet are to the wall, the more difficult it's going to be. As soon as my body's brought down in more of a plank, more of a, parallel to the floor, it's going to be more difficult, okay? It's asking me for annoying things. Okay. So when you're facing this direction, the more you're standing up, the more weight is through your lower body, and you're more in an upright stance, the less stressful it's going to be. Okay, so that's the best place to start if you're just starting these. Your arms, your shoulders should be about 90 degrees. So they're not going to be, way up here. Okay, for tricep extensions, they're going to be straight out in front of you like this. Your shoulders don't move. Your elbows are facing down. You're just bending your elbows and letting your head come to right in between your hands. Okay, just like this. And you just find your spot. Yep, you guys got it. Just find your spot. If you want to make it more difficult, you're going to go down here and do it. It's going to be more weight through it, which is going to be a lot more difficult. See how it's a lot more difficult? Yeah, because you're almost parallel to the floor, so more of your body weight is coming down on your arms. That's why you're going to see when there's 4 people lined up here, everybody's going to be lined up differently because it's going to depend on what you need for your level of the exercise, you know? Definitely rows. The alternating rows, I should say, the alternating rows. I mean, regular rows, again, the lower down you are, the more difficult it's going to be. You could do a high wide row, or you could do palms facing in, but elbows skim the body. Yeah, so high, your elbows are out, but your neck and shoulders are still relaxed, right? You're still in that, thinking shoulders back and down. That proper form we had before when we were doing the dumbbells, or you're going on the side right here. Okay? If you stand up straighter, it's less stressful. Okay? The more you're laying down and becoming parallel to the floor, the more stressful it's going to be. Now with the rotating, you're just pulling with one arm. So I'm just letting this arm relax, and I'm pulling up and rotating. And you don't even have to rotate. I do it rotating because I like you guys to get trunk rotation. You could just do a one-arm row and keep your chest straight. Just a different way to do it. I like to get you guys rotating because it's important that you can rotate over your shoulder and look over your shoulder. Now, I think why everyone gets confused is because they're holding 2 straps. If you want to just do a one arm, just let it go. Just let one strap go. Do one arm straight up. So let a strap go. It's not going to be as confusing. You might have to come in a little closer because now you can't use that hand, right, to help stabilize you out a little bit. Yes. We got to do more one-arm stuff too. I do a lot of one-arm stuff with you. We do everything on the right, everything on the left, because it's important. Because we do so much of alternating and 2-arm. You guys totally got it. This is great though, because now these guys can help you when they're in here with you, right? They can help you. What else is tough on here? Anything when we put our feet in there are tough. We don't do it that often because
mountain climbers on this.
Yeah, so let's do them. We should do more of them. We need to do these. We need to do stuff with our feet in here more, but when we do a longer time interval. When we're doing like a 60 or 1 minute round or 90-second round, so you have time on here. 30-second rounds, it just doesn't work. By the time you get your feet in, everybody's frustrated. It's just not worth it. So you guys bring yours down. Okay. If I go down there, let's just say, move this back and go down a little bit. You know I'm going to go home and just start creating, right? Ashley and I are just going to start creating now. My favorite thing in the world to do is light workouts. My second favorite thing is to coach you guys with nutrition. Yeah, so you guys should know how to adjust them too. You guys know how to adjust them?
We just learned.
Yes! And then you just squeeze it and pull the strap up if you have to make it short. So you just let your foot go right in. You stick your foot, the top of your foot is resting in that little loop. That's the whole reason the loop is here. The loop's here for your foot. In the TRXs at Huntington, you guys just have regular straps. Your foot just goes right over the strap. I actually like these better because it's like a nice round surface. So, okay, so what you do, you get down here, right? Everyone panics. Like, oh my God, we got 6 seconds left. They yell at me. But Mono's going to tell me to do like military push-ups. You know, if I don't get in there fast enough, Just grab it, stick a foot in, take your time, concentrate. Okay? Then just reach over to the other side. Reach over. Okay? Stick your foot in it. Okay? A lot of times everybody's down here, they're trying to randomly stick their feet in. I know it's all panic mode, so like, how the hell did we get at these things, right? No, move it. As long as they're off the ground, you shouldn't touch the ground. Well, let's see you come up. Oh yeah, you're a little up. Sorry.
No, that's right. I'll raise it.
Ask you a big thing. All right, so then the same thing. If you're coming to a plank position, it's the same thing. Those shoulders are over your hands, and you're just lifting your legs down, squeezing and holding. There you go. That's really good.
Also, oh, I know you're really gonna feel like a big.
Now, it's more difficult in a high plank on here. Okay, so if you go down on your forearms, it's a little less stressful. Yeah. I don't care if you get there for 5 seconds and then come back down, okay? And your head is straight, your chin is tucked. You guys got it. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. But if you get up there for 5 seconds, take a break, that's awesome. Like this, I'm gonna come up with some workouts over the next few weeks, so we have no time.
In a minute.
I'll put it in the minute, the 90 seconds or the 75 seconds. Maybe we'll do 2 minutes.
Well, no, because it does take a long time.
Yeah, no, it totally does.
Break in a minute, at least you have time to do it.
And honestly, we jump in here and we're doing mountain climbers. It's almost just as beneficial as to say, hey, let's try to hold this for a minute. It's actually more difficult. It's almost more difficult. A lot of times it's more difficult just to hold the position than it is to move. So if you did come in here now and you wanted to do your mountain climbers, you're still the same thing goes. You got to keep your body still. Your body is staying still. Okay? You can be here, you can do push-ups, a lot of things you can do. All right. Huh? Didn't say what? Push-ups? I'm gonna put those in. I'm gonna put those in the 45-second rounds. Any other questions on here? I know people are starting to come in, so we'll probably call it. But any other ones major on here? Pull-ups we're pretty good with. Hi, Robin. Good morning. Right, pull-ups, you guys know, we get right underneath. We'll do one more. Then we'll come off, and this will be saved on here for everybody. So I hope members will go on and look at it. We gotta really get new members looking at this like early on.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Send it to them or tag.
Yeah, I gotta like tag them. But you know your pull-ups. Your pull-ups are straight underneath. So it's just like doing a pull-up on monkey bars, but it's doing a pull-up just with TRX instead. So you're straight underneath. Okay. All right, awesome guys. I'm gonna get off our live. Everybody watch this. It's so beneficial. We missed you all, but these great guys came. Can I turn the camera around so you can see who you all are? Wave.
Hi guys.
Ashley's there. Mary Jane. Where's Chris?
It's over here.
Chris, thank you guys for joining us. Proper exercise form, guys. Check it out. And reminder that next week we have our stretching clinic here at 7:30 a.m. We're going to stretch, and learn more stretches and proper form. And I will see you guys soon. Have an awesome day.
They're going to be on the